our today agenda for this video is visualizing relationship using scatter chart. So it's a scatter chart which shows on x-axis the number of impressions that we have received by a certain ad. This is ad campaigning. On the y-axis we have the number of clicks on those impressions. Then we have color code point markers. Blue circle represent female viewers, orange represent male viewers. So you can see that this information is available in tooltip, as well as we are going to represent a scatter plot. We can see more and more information about and between two different variables. So let's go ahead and get started. So we will go to Power BI, and first we will rename this chart. As we are going to rename this one page, what we will do, simply click here. I don't know why it's not working. And please rename it as scatter chart, because we have done it in various video and it's done. So I'm putting the name scatter chart. No, it's wrong. I have to do it again. I have done double E. It's double T. Scatter chart. No, it's fine. So we are very familiar how to load the data till now. We have done in various videos. So what we'll do, go to the get data. We simply click here, and by clicking on text CSV, we just go to desktop, and in Power BI we open and we select KAG conversion data and hit open. There are two options to load the data into Power BI. One, it may be simply load the data, and other one is transform data. If we want to do any kind of transformation in our data set, we can do it by here only by using Power Query editor. So it's a simple data, we don't need any kind of transformation. So we simply just hit at the loop. We can explore the, so it's now loading, and we can see a new data set has been added. So we can explore the fields in the data set. You can see we have various kind of numeric fields, but we don't have any kind of date fields. So now we will go to the data view. For our own satisfaction, we just here scroll down here and there, and click here. This one the data. So we can see there is a first column, ad ID, second is XYZ campaign ID, FB campaign ID, age, gender, male, female, interest, impressions, there is clicks spent. There are various kind of information is there. Total conversion, approved conversion. Then we can see we even can explore it before uploading here, and then we can match event too. So we can see this is a okay information, and we don't need any kind of transformation. Then if it is okay, we just go back to the report. And now we can add the scatter chart here. Scatter chart is in the, as we can see, dot here. Scatter chart is the third row of visualization toolbox, and it's a third icon from left. Click on it. By clicking on it, we can add a placeholder scatter chart placed in. Now for better view, we just extend it, and by extending it, we just want to add in information in scatter chart. What we will do first, we will go and add impression in x-axis. We simply drag and drop impression in x-axis. Now, another thing, what we will do in y-axis, we will just simply drag and drop y-axis number of clicks. So, it's the time when we have the x-axis and y-axis both defined. But we don't have actually anything displayed. Now, if we look closely, we can see there is a single point here. What if the value, if the blue dot representing here is the sum of all the impressions, summing of all the click of x and y axis dimensions. So this of course not in our mind. We with our scatter plot. So we go to change this. So this is an important point. Step in constructing construction of a scatter chart in Power BI. So what we'll do, we click on the little arrow on y-axis and we just go here. We just check a window is pop up. We just check yes. There is a sum is clicked here. Sum is a representation of aggregate function which is used to summarize all of these values. So we just uncheck this and we click on don't summarize. As we do this, as we click on don't summarize, our scatter chart now seems to appear correctly. This is the way how this is the way how a scatter chart is represented. But be aware at this point the scatter chart still is not correct. It is still incorrect. And that's because we have only turned off the summarization of one of the variable. We didn't it for it on the uh, other one value. So we have not done it on the x-axis. What we will do on axis, we just go here, right click, yes, there is also a summation. Now, if we put here don't summarize, then there is a change in the appearance. So, wow, this is the right way of representing a scatter plot. We can see out scatter chart change drastically in appearance. There is now a clearly linear relationship between x and y value. And this is how we plot the scatter plot. Now we can have some other changes here. What we will do, we can go to the format pane, and if I really want or you want any change in here, like width is 1 point, if you want to increase it up to 4, you can see here. So any other kind of representation, even if you want to open zoom slider, if you want to change anything in here, like width is 4, if you want to change it you can change here. If you want to change vertical style, you can even change here vertical style too. So any other change even you want, you can do here. This makes more visible if we do any kind of change, and we can explore some more changes by drag and drop few things. So let's go back here and what we need to do here again, we just simply drag and drop gender field on legend. As we drag and drop, we can see a drastic change even again. So as soon as we do this, the appearance of scatter chart changes. We can now have two distinctly colored series. Let's change the color associated with male and female association. So for this, we will go to here and what we will do, This is for conditional formatting. Some sliders. So from where we can change this about grid lines, category label. Where is the color changer? We have to look on this. We can go to general. Maybe there is no. There is no background color. Is there? If we go to the properties, this is not in there. So if we want to change any kind of color, we can go. You can view it. We are very familiar with this. Right now, I am not getting, but you can view it. Apply to setting. We can even change the shape to any other we really want. And yes, that's the color. If we want to change the color, we can go some other color. Like I'm defining this for male, and I'm defining a quite different color for female. Let's play around this, and we are putting this. So we can see this is really beautiful scatter plot. So there are two distinct pattern is for male and female. Female is more, as you can see, female have more steeper chart than that of male. So you can even realize here this one we can consider it as an outlier. So this is outside of our graph somewhere. So let's add some another one feature. Go to here, go back to here, and what we will do now, we will add some another feature and some another changes here. Yes, we will add spent time of spent there to the size. As we put this, each of the point is going to have a variable radius proportional to the time spent out at that particular ad. And if we hover over there, we can see a tooltip is showing information about gender, impression, clicks, and sum of spend. So if we hover over here, we can see it has more information about any of the point we are having. So uh, if we are hovering here, we are pointing on scattered plot one additional bit of information about gender and click sum of spend. So if I want to add few more information, we can add here. Like with gender, if I want to add on age. So if I'm clicking here, it is showing different age for different male and female. So it's not about now male and female. It's about now age. What I will do, I will remove field, and we can see this is back to the things as we were previously. So Power BI packs multi-dimensional of data even in scatter plots. So what we will do, we will just go and put gender field on the left. We can see here the same information. So if I will remove this, we can see it will become more visible. So uh, you can make the things in your appearance as you really want to show your data. In the way you want, you can make it more better view. We can even see it into the focus mode if we want. As we hover over, we can see the information about three things. The way, if we want anything addition or here, what we need to do, we just need to do adding more information here on the cards. Okay, so we can represent information about multiple variable on scatter chart, which represents only two variables. Okay, so this is the beauty of Power BI, and Power BI packs multidimensionality of data even in scatter plots. So you can get the data from a description box of the video on which we have worked, and uh, you can experience or you can practice with some more scatter chart in this data set, or with some you can play around with some other data set. So this is all about scatter chart from my side. Thank you.